And he went away sad because he was rich. But the word lack means not to have anything left behind, not to fall short or be inferior. So Jesus knew that he still fell short. And that's the context of that word right there. The sovereign God knows what he is doing in our lives. He knows it. He's not trying to hurt me. He's not trying to destroy me. He's not trying to devastate my family. He loves me. He cares for me. And he's a sovereign God. And he knows what he's doing. He's creating a beautiful work. Just say that to somebody. He's creating a beautiful work. He's creating a beautiful work. He's creating a beautiful work. That's why whenever I see Pastor Winston walk through that door, I say, you are a beautiful sight. He's creating a beautiful work. And how many of you know that a beautiful work takes work? A man tells a story and says, I have a violin which was given to me by my aunt many years ago. And it's a beautiful instrument. And it's capable of making very beautiful sounds. When I look at my violin and listen to the sounds it makes, I think, what an extraordinary piece of workmanship. Pieces of wood were carefully cut from the trunk of the tree in thin sheets, which were then cut exactly into the right shapes to fit together into a musical instrument. But that's not the end of the process. The ribs, the wood separating the front from the back plates of the instruments, had to be planed to the right width, heated, and bent to the shape necessary. The face plates were carved in a bowl shape and hollowed out just to make the right thickness and curvature to resonate properly. Too thick, and the violin wouldn't resonate. Too thin, and the violin wouldn't hold the tension of the strings. If only the tree trunk could speak and say, "What are you doing to me? Why are you cutting me up? Why are you putting me under the fire and heating me and burning me? Get that knife away from me." But each painful cut, each bending and twisting is necessary to make something beautiful. If only the tree knew what the violin maker was doing, how the tree might rejoice that he was being transformed into something extraordinarily beautiful. So it is with Jesus. So it is with James. He tells us to rejoice when we face difficult times. Because difficult times mean that God is making something beautiful in our lives. Just as the violin maker transforms that drab tree trunk into something amazing, we should approach our difficult circumstances with the attitude that God is making me something complete and extraordinarily beautiful. Of course, one of the difficulties for us is that we can't see the end of the work. Just as the tree trunk can't see what the craftsman is doing, we can't see what God is making in our lives. Nevertheless, we know that he makes everything beautiful in his time. The real tragedy would be if the tree could stop the violin maker from creating what he desired. What would be the end result? The tree would never become something beautiful and long-lasting The violin would never be made. But the tree would serve a purpose. It could be shade in the summer. Or it could keep someone warm in the winter. But if I had my choice, I'd be a violin over firewood.